Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a 3-inch ribbon bow, and it is this one, and it is a jumbo squared double-tailed boutique bow. It is so pretty, as you can see, and I've also got the sizes for the 1.5-inch version for those of you that prefer the slightly smaller bows, so don't worry, both measurements will be in the description below. So let's just move these out of the way a little bit, and you'll need 100 centimetres of your main part of the bow, so your figure 8 bit, this bit, 52 centimetres for this bit that you'll see on the sides, and 36 centimetres for your tails on the front. Okay, and I've got this super pretty double-sided ribbon which I was kindly donated by Princess Bow Craft Supplies. I'll put her link in the description below. She's an American supplier, like I said, so if you want some of this ribbon yourself, it's so pretty and summery. And we'll get going. Let's move this out of the way. So we're going to start with the 100 centimetre piece, and what I've done already is I've taken my lighter and I've heat sealed the ends in the blue clear bit of the flame. I've pinched them together so I've got a little mark right in the centre, and I've also taken it, folded it in half and heat creased right on the middle. Okay, and you want to open that out, and the first thing you do is take this side and you want to bring it in on a turn so you've got this shape. Okay, and then what I do is I take a couple of pins, one, two, and then you can turn it, and you want to take this side, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to bring it round, and you want that so it's completely squared against the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to take the pin, we're going to move it so it takes all of our layers. Just going to adjust that slightly because it slipped up a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to do the same with this one. Again, make sure it's all nicely squared. And pin for the layers like this, and then you get like a figure 8-ish look. So from here you can take it and fold it in half so that your triangles meet both sides, and I'm going to heat crease this to get a crease to put our centre, and then bring your arms of the bow down, and as you can see they're both the same length, height. Take them and again heat crease because you want a nice clear line for where we're going to do our stitch marks later, and help everything stay nicely balanced and all of your loops to be straight. So again, there we go, and then we can open this back out. As you can see, you've got your marks here, your marks on the centre. You want your longest piece, which is your 52 centimetre, and as you can see, again, I folded this in half, I've heat sealed the ends, and I've heat creased the centre. Now obviously I've done it the side of the Summer Vibe Girls. You could do it the tropical sort of flower print, so I'm doing it this way, so you want it with the print facing out. And I'm going to line that up with that crease that we just did. You want it to be centred, so open that up, and what I do is to take a ruler, and from the point corners, that's 1.5, that's 1.5, so that I know that that is centred. And then you can take it pin it through. Take it, pin it through, and just sort of flatten that back out just a little bit while waiting. Now with this side, I like to lift it up so I've got the centre piece here where the crease is. So you can take this side in using your lines as a guide, and you want that line here to be centred still and against this corner here. And I just take a clip and I'm going to put that there. And then we want to do the same this side. We want to take this side and you want to take it so that that line is at that corner. And again, I take a clip and do this, and then you take these over the top, and I like to take it about from where the centre is, take it a couple of centimetres over on each side just to give it a little bit of balance. So you see, same this side, and then you can move your clips so that it captures the layers, and I just make sure it's still straight and even look. And then if you open it, turn it over, you will see you've got your figure 8 look to the front of the bow, and as you can see you've got the sides here. So what I do with this one is again fold it in half, with heat crease this one as well, and this is the 36 centimetres, and using this as a guide, square it up so it's halfway up your square that you use to get everything even. And then place that across. Make sure your lines are going over your triangles so that they're laid across as they should. And then I just feel around for my pins that I had. So there's one. And there's the other one. Let's just take those pins out so they're all done. And then you can take your needle and thread, and again take it between your fingers, take this clip out, and from above, right as that triangle starts, make sure you get everything. So that's one from above. Your second one's going to go through that layer where all of those start overlapping. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7's going to be down, and 8's going to be up. And as you can see, 7 is coming back where those are starting to overlap there, and 8 is going to come from beneath, and it's going to come up where those triangles started there, exactly the same as we started the other side. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches on the back. Okay, and at this point you can cinch, and you'll get 4 nice and even creases like so. And then you take your thread and do it nice and tight and wrap round 2 or 3 times so you get your nice crease. And then I just do a couple of little stitches in the back to hold that in place. And this is what you will have the look of. And what I always do, because it gets a little bit twisted underneath sometimes, is I give that a little tweak like that, so it's more squared up again, as you can see. And then you've got your nice tails curving nicely. Give that a little adjust if you need to balance it more. So there you go. This is what the front will look like, and this is what the back will look like. As you can see, squared up, my loops are starting to sort of point in this direction, which is like what gives it the shape at the front. And with these ones, this is one of the ones that I always recommend that you blast with hairspray once you've got everything exactly where you want it, to hold it and get it all nice and firm and set so it doesn't move. Once you're happy with everything, I use a slightly longer clip. So this one is a 65 because it's a bigger bow. And a bit of glue across the back. Turn it over. And what I've also done is I've made sure that the prints are that way and the girls are across this way. So like I said, just make sure when you layer this bit that you've got it so all your patterns are the right direction. And then I've got some matching 9mm to my main bow to wrap my centre. So just heat seal that. A little bit of glue. Open your clip. I'm going to wrap this around a couple of times. That's once. Open it back up. Go really tight. Always go directly over the ribbon that you originally wrapped. Undo that excess. There we go. And do that. And then I've already got my knot ready here. So I can do a nice big chunky one. This is with 3-inch ribbon. I've just folded it in half. I'll show you how to do it. So you take ribbon. You need roughly, let me just tell you, you need about 22 centimetres at least. And then you take it, fold it in half, bring it round so you've got like this fishy type shape, and then bring that through that loop. So you get this, and then you twist that side so that both your arms are flat. And this is what the back will look like, this is what the front will look like, and then you can pop that round like that. In fact, I might use that size. So there you go. And I'm just going to cut. Because the reason we do it a bit longer, even though we don't need quite as much, is so we've got enough to knot it. So I'm just going to use my lighter and heat seal those. Carefully your fingers. Make these a little tidier. You do it a little bit longer so you've got enough to work your knot without difficulty. There you go. And what I like to do is I glue a little bit on the back of the knot, the flat part, just there. And then you can take that and take that over the centre. And then we want a little bit of glue on side one. Open that clip again. Bring that over, stick that down, and then we're going to do the glue the other side. And here we go. So a super pretty double-tailed bow. I'm just going to take my tails and curve them a little bit. And don't forget to heat seal them in the blue clear part of the flame as well. There we go. And if you want to, if you struggle with matching, you can take this and use it as a guide. If you're okay with freehand, like I tend to be, you can sort of just judge it. And let's turn it so it's the right way up. And there you go. The super, super pretty jumbo square-tailed boutiques. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.